Hello there, friends. Good day, good day. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My day is not so great, but I am grateful. I'll explain later. Today I'm here at the Saunders family winery out in Pahrump, checking out some wines. Locally grown grapes. Now, we're not able to travel to Napa. Would like to, but this whole cocoa thing and the fire kept us hesitant from going there. So, as usual, I'm on the move and wanted to give you a little perspective of different locations. So here I am today. So I'm gonna head inside and check out to see what wines are available. I am glad you could come along with me. Okay, my friends, so here we are in the courtyard of the Saunders Winery. Looks very deserted today, so I believe it's a good day for us to be here. We're heading inside now to see what's being offered. Let's take a walk inside. Let's do this again. So here we are at the winery.
Any of these three, yeah. There's a table there, there's this table here, and there's a table in this corner back here.
Interesting.
You're welcome, hi.
And here we are. We're grateful to be here today. Beautiful. Okay, my friends, so here we are inside the Saunders family winery. The way it works here, because I'm sure of the cocoa thing, we're allowed to bring our own food. So we brought a little cheese platter with us, cheese and fruits. And we'll start with a number of wine. The tasting is free, so eventually I'm sure we'll have to take some bottles home. So at the moment, we're starting with the Champagne Brut, which is 10.5% in alcohol. It's a what is called the Charmet method sparkling wine. Slightly off dry, and so we'll give it a shot. So here are my friends. I'll be digging in my my first tasting. What I represent earlier, the Champagne Brut, it's actually Wycliffe. It is not the Saunders brand, but that's where we'll start. So. Wycliffe. You know how I feel. So, before I take a sip, you get the first sip. I say cheers. So my friends, as I mentioned, our adventure is always about wine. Unfortunately, at this point, it's very difficult to, to find, to head up to Napa. We will attempt to head up to Paso, though. Paso Robles is open. 6 hours from the heart of Las Vegas. So that's something that we may end up doing. But for today, let the adventure begin. Okay, my friends, so here we are. So the next one we're tasting, it's a wine that is actually, the grapes are grown in Napa. The actual making of the wine is done right here and probably at the Saunders family winery. This wine's said to be 100% Chardonnay. With a characteristic of honey, lemon, vanilla, and a hint of orange blossom. Very crisp, very refreshing. Actually, not too sweet. So this makes for a good bottle, refreshing for the summer. Cheers. So my friend, the architecture of this winery, as you notice, I walked in. It looks very Italian. It is a architecture is a Renaissance Italian Tuscan villa. The entrance gate had a statue of a Teresa Liliana, which I'll take a shot at later on my way out, which is the wine pourer. So this winery is located, I would say, east of the Spring Mountain National Conservation, and the south and the boundary of California. 45 minutes drive from Las Vegas, say an hour. It's a very nice getaway. Okay, my friends, so here we are. We're on to the second wine, the third actually, the third wine, which is a, it's called the Serenity. Serenity, very, very, very light, semi-sweet. The grapes are sourced from Monterey, 50% Riesling, and the 50% French Colombard. So that's what we're having. The Saunders blend of this wine, as I mentioned, it's a off-dry white with aroma of apple pears, flavor of sweet jasmine and a hint of apricot. I believe this makes for a very, very good summer wine. Cheers. Okay, my friends, so we're into the next adventure. The next adventure, the next wine is called the Harmony. The Harmony is a blend of Zinfandel and Pinot Noir. 50-50. The actual Zinfandel, the grapes are grown right here at the Saunders Winery. The Pinot Noir itself, grapes are sourced from Sonoma. Based on their tasting notes, this is a it's an ultra rose style wine. As you notice, light rose color. The aroma is of strawberry, rhubarb, plum, and the reminiscence of strawberry, citrus, and could be a great accompaniment with lamb or any other light meat dishes. So here we are, the Harmony. Cheers. So, okay, my friends, we're off to the next wine. Let's get the camera in there for you. Okay, so the next one is the Merlot. The grapes for the Merlot is sourced from Santa Barbara, either in the actual grapes or liquid form, cured in a French barrel for 90 days. Let's give it a shot. Actually, very smooth tannin. Said to have a overtone of cloves. Can taste the spice oak, and I would think great accompaniment for any red meat, light or dark, pork, ribs, etc. So that is the that's about this Merlot. Actually delicious. It does grow on you though. For me it's a little bit too light. But tasty nonetheless. So my friends, there's something I should mention. And this is based on a study out of Sonoma University, which was told to a consumer report. About 30% of wine drinkers oftentimes are overwhelmed when they walk into a wine store with all the bottles seen on the shelf. And what makes matters worse is a lot of times the wine professional who approach them who oftentimes make them feel as if they're inept. I don't think anyone should be intimidated about wines. If you like wine, you should drink wine. Period. I drink wine for good health. And that's pretty much my take on it. Okay, my friends, so here we are. We're on to our sixth wine. This bottle is the Cabernet, a no oak Cabernet, done in stainless steel. But it's said to be very unique. The grape is also sourced out of Santa Barbara, and they, let's give it a shot. The aroma is said to be blackberry, black cherry, cayenne pepper, very light tannin. Probably goes well with dark chocolate. And a little red meat. Very light, a little bit too light for me, but has a nice finish. Very smooth finish. So there you have it, my friends. Cabernet. Okay, my friends, so here we are back again. We're now back on the 7 wine. This is called the this is the Burgundy. 5 different grapes. 60% Zin Petit, 40% Cab Franc, Pinot Noir, and what's the other two? Anyway, let me give it a shot. Okay, for those of you that like sweet wine, you would love this wine. That's really not my up my alley. It's a little bit on the light side. As I mentioned, a blend of 5 grapes, delicate, complex, and what's a perfectly balanced flavor? I'm not sure. For me, it's a little bit on the wine cooler side. For those of you that like sweet wine, you would really love this wine. Really nice and light. But for me, it's just not for my palate. Good nonetheless. So, my friends, for the Burgundy, we have just decided family back home in the Philippines would love this. I know their flavor. There's a wine there that I can't recall the name of it, which everybody goes really gaga over, and I think, in my opinion, it's similar to this wine. So I think we're gonna haul a few bottles and box them up and send them back home. So my friends, I'm on my final glass of wine. This is a sparkling, actually. It's a brand that it's a brand I wouldn't buy, and I'm sorry I'm not snobbish, but it's not my style. But it's a part of the tasting. It is the Wycliffe Brut. Don't think I'm a snob. I just like a different type of bubblies. But as a courtesy, I will say cheers. One sip. So my friends, earlier I mentioned that today is not so much of a great day, but I'm grateful. This month has been a very rough month, and I know that although we're celebrating it, we must celebrate. Today I celebrate the birthday of a dear friend who has departed yesterday. My mentor, your brother, family, motivator, funny as heck. I know right now the angels will be smiling in heaven. A die-hard Bronco fan. He inducted me 13 years ago on my 50th birthday. And today, I am wearing this jersey in his honor to say, happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. Rest in peace. You now become my wingman. Our last conversation said to me, hey, if I ever become famous, you want to be my agent. You're now my agent in wings and my shoulder. And that I'm grateful. Rest in peace, my friend. So my friends, we're in the finale. This is called the Red Ginger. It's a spritz. Very, very refreshing, actually. A part of the free tasting. What's the free nowadays? Well, here at the Saunders family winery, the tasting is free. Which means we're in the hook to get some wine before we leave, and there are some actually good ones that we'll be choosing from. So it was worth coming out here. If nothing else, a very relaxing drive from Las Vegas in the open country. Pahrump is a place, it's a retirement city. See, about 65% of residents that live here are retirees. Medium home price out here, I believe it's somewhere within the 200s. It's been going up since Pahrump become popular. I know you know Pahrump for one thing, but it's more than that. it's more than, you know, yeah, as I mentioned. Most of the homes out here appear to be one-story, of course, because they're retirement homes, and very large residential lots. So, and also now, as you notice, in the last 5 or 6 years, the road has greatly improved coming out here, and so I think it's make for a good getaway from Las Vegas, especially if you're a retiree. Not a whole lot to do, of course, but still, that gives you a little bit of serenity.
I grab my bag and take my phone. I shut the door and walk into the light. Oh yeah. And suddenly my phone is ringing. I can hear my boss shout.
We know the reason why the wine is sourced from other places.
You know what?
I believe the grapes here are just symbolic, or symbolic for that matter. There's not much on the vines.
And even if my pocket's empty, I don't really want to go to work.
So this is Teresa Liliana, the wine pourer, here at the Saunders family winery. Tasting was a very good experience, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. My friends, this is where I wrap it up. Thanks for coming along with me. Today was a somber day, but I had to celebrate in honor of my friend, Ray Gilbertson. May your soul rest in peace, my friend. My friends, until next time, this is your Jamaican in the Move, staying one love. Again, thanks for coming along with me. Peace. Love you, my friends. Stay safe.